So I'm doing my interview, and this hooligan comes by saying some stuff, and July, get your ass kicked to July, and I go, maybe, bro, whatever, because maybe I want to kick your ass in April, maybe I don't want to wait till July, maybe I don't even want to fight you in a prize ring, because you're not worth a training camp, I'll just fight you here, because you're a scrub, you know? So I tell him to just say it to my face, like, man, you're saying it, walking away, that's not, like, we're both men, you know? And as I'm walking up to him, I got my hands behind my back to signal, I'm not coming here for problems. But he put his hands up like this, it's on video, and he walks towards me. Well, where I'm from, if you do that, you're gonna punch me in the face, and that's not gonna happen. So I had to give him the 3-piece with the soda, and then just glide out of it.
Okay, so people have been giving Aljamain Sterling a lot of hate. One, because of the knee, and two, because they think me and him have some beef or something like that. It's true. I'm stepping away from cornering for now. I ain't cornering for a while. I'm spending time with the family, not going away. But myself and the Funk Master are always going to be cool. Let them know that we love each other, okay? We love each other. Come on, man. Always, I'm going to help him defend this belt. Come on, man. I just don't throw it on some boxes. Get that thing up. It's beautiful. All right? I'm going to help him defend this versus Petr. We're always cool. Petr, he's coming for you, buddy.
Even somebody like Max Holloway, I have never called out Holloway. Look at any video that I've actually called out Holloway. Even when he had the belt, I have never called out Max Holloway until, you know what I'm saying? But he's another fight that I feel like in the future, I would love to fight. Because one, people would not believe me that I could beat him because he's so damn tall and what he's been able to do with a lot of these people. And then two, man, I love the challenge. I love the fact that people did not believe I could beat him. Yeah. You know, I have never trolled Max Holloway. I have never called him out until now. What I'm saying is, I think that Max Holloway fight, because nobody would believe me, is the same reason why I would want that fight. He's taller than me. He's inflicted a lot more damage on different people, but I feel like I'm just too smart. I'm too skilled, and I love the challenge. If I was to ever fight.
For a guy to take a fight on 3 weeks notice to give me an opportunity to fight him, and then he took the fight when nobody else would take the fight, and I literally poked him twice in the eye, I'm gonna give him that rematch. Like it wasn't a story beforehand, it wasn't meant to happen like that, but we're here now, and I feel like it should be that, like that should be the case now, because like you said, it wasn't one of those where it's like, well, I beat number 6, now I'm going against number 3. But hey, opportunity knocked. I answered the call, and you took that call away from me for doing something illegal. It wasn't like it was like something crazy. The power went out, and we couldn't fight because of that. No, you poked me in the freaking eye, and it's not like it was something crazy, because you could train yourself not to do that. Like literally in my practices, if your fist is not closed, if you're not putting your fist like this, like you're not gonna spar with me, you're not gonna train with me. So like that's just a mentality that you either need to start training the right way, or change your whole training, or change your techniques. But that was your fault, it wasn't my fault.
Marvin Hagler, who unfortunately just passed away this weekend, had a famous quote where he said, "It's very hard to wake up in the morning when you're sleeping in satin sheets," meaning, you know, when you're rich and famous, it's hard to go run at 5 a.m. And, you know, this has been said of Conor. Oh, he's so rich now, he's so famous. Does he have that motivation like he did 6-7 years ago when he had no money to his name? Did you ever struggle with that when you started to become, you know, I'm looking behind you, there's the, you know, the Rogers Center in Toronto, 55,000 people. When you were at your height, did you ever feel like you were lacking motivation because now the bank account was bigger and you were a lot more famous?
So when I made my first million, of course, my life has changed. You know, I had more security, and I didn't feel that I was fighting for the same reason that I was in the beginning in terms of security. When I was poor in the beginning, I was on the edge. You know, I knew if I lost, I would have been deaf, and my life would be a mess. When you get money, these things change. However, to keep performing, you need to get out of your comfort zone. You cannot stay in your comfort zone during a training camp because you're trying to recreate the same element that you will face for a fight. And when you're gonna fight, you won't be in your comfort zone. So it is imperative that Conor, if you wanna get back on the road of success, he need to get out of his comfort zone. He need not to be the boss of his training camp. He need his coaches to tell him, like, now you're gonna spar this guy, you're gonna go there, do this. Even if it doesn't please him, he need to go through that. Because if you stay in your comfort zone, the only thing that can happen is you will go down. You need to do that.
We got Holland Brunson this weekend, then we got Till Vittori. How do you actually see this all playing out? Because I would imagine the guy who looks the best of this whole little mini tournament will be your next opponent, right?
Not necessarily. I mean, I feel like Holland's going to take care of Brunson, but again, Brunson's been a spoiler, like in his last fight with Chabazian. But Holland should take care of him quite easily, but he still has a long way to go. You can't just beat Brunson. I think he deserves a title shot. Till, definitely, if he wins, he gets a title shot. The Italian, depends how he wins. Depends how he wins. And also, there's that story there of he still thinks he won the first fight. He still thinks he won the first fight. So stupid. Bellissimo. Anyway, depends how he wins.